Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing a video today on the Hateful Eight of crypto. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. Now, I want to talk about the most hated cryptos in the cryptosphere, and the list is right here: Ripple, Stellar Lumens, XFin, IOTA, Algorand, Hedera Hashgraph, QNT, Cardano. Now, if you're in Ripple, you already know. Your coin is the most hated coin out there. XRP is always hated. Even when you try to get somebody to invest in XRP, the first thing they tell you is, oh, that lawsuit's going to kill them in the end, and oh, it's going nowhere. And then you get XLM. People are like, oh, I have 5 other coins I could name right now that will be better than XLM in 2022. Then you start getting into the rest. HBAR is probably one of the most beaten down coins in the crypto market. You know it. If you hold HBAR, you could type in HBAR on Twitter and it'll bring up hate, all kinds of people hating on it. And they'll always say, oh, it has security risks, and they have nothing to back up their statements. But yet they'll dig something up from like 2 years ago and they'll throw it at you and say, that's why I will never buy HBAR. QNT, a lot of people are hating on it right now. I think they see it as the Bitcoin of the future. I think the prices on QNT are going to skyrocket. I mean, skyrocket. But I want to break down, why are these coins so hated? And where does this narrative come from that makes people hate them? Well, ISO 222 is probably the reason why, and I'm going to show you why. So, first you have the Bitcoin maxis. Bitcoin crazies see Bitcoin as the currency of the future. In reality, the crypto is extremely volatile, susceptible to fraud, and highly uncertain. Bitcoin is a highly speculative asset with a fundamental value of 0. And then we see this. And this is how you slowly kill Bitcoin. ISO approved cryptos will run the world, not the Ford Model A of crypto. In other words, what this person is saying is that Bitcoin is outdated technology. It's not green. It takes a ton of energy to mine one Bitcoin. We all know that. And it's slow. And then we see a list here: XRP, XDC, XLM, IOTA, Algo. We know they're fast. They're green energy. And I mean, it literally costs almost nothing to send money from point A to point B. So then we see this. I thought maxis hated banks, but now they want them to use Bitcoin to replace SWIFT. Bitcoin isn't even ISO 222 compliant, but somehow Bitcoin is replacing SWIFT? No. Plus utility, scalability, and low cost, basically free, is needed to move trillions of dollars a day, and that is not Bitcoin. So, are the coins that we're looking at, are they hated because Bitcoin knows they all are Bitcoin killers? So the maxis will always say, those coins mean nothing. They're absolutely going to be worth 0 when Bitcoin becomes the future. And if you're not holding these 8 coins, at least a little bit of each one, now is the time to buy them. Because I believe after November, you will not touch these coins again at these prices anyway. I think they are going to move very quickly. So now, by the way, I'm here and have been for a while. This is not financial advice, just some encouragement. End of meme coins, and hopefully proper insight into regulations for anti-fraud and audits. Whether you like it or not, we need responsibility in the crypto space. That's talking about regulations. When regulations come, most meme coins are going to be gone. Bitcoin and Ethereum probably won't meet the regulations, and they will most likely fade out. Not right away, but over time. But you're still going to have the maxis. They're trying to promote these two. Always they are going to try to promote them to you. And then we see this. So, Senator Warren says, the U.S. is so far behind on crypto due mainly to the ignorance of politicians, the SEC corruption. The world is gearing up for the financial reset by the end of this year. The dollar is dead. Swift is dead. Focus on catching up to the world. Now, I've said this in other videos that I have done. Let me tell you something. The world is jumping ahead, especially China. And I'm going to get into that a little bit in this video. I'm not going to highlight too much on it, but I want to show you what's going on behind the scenes and what people don't see in the media every day. So let's keep moving. So the Russia economy isn't dead. It's all planned for them to start their own financial system, teaming with China. They will use a gold-backed crypto that will run it. And America will collapse when other BRIC nations leave SWIFT for China's new system. America will bounce back with the reset and XRP. This is what I'm trying to say. So what happened was, we know President Biden went and kicked Russia off the SWIFT system. And everybody thought, oh, that's the end of Russia. They're going to go into economic collapse and we won't, we'll never hear from Russia again and everybody wins. But no. What Russia did, as soon as they got kicked off of SWIFT, they teamed up with China into digital currency. And you watch, they're going to release a currency that they're going to get other countries over there to jump into, especially Iran. So did the war over in the Ukraine actually push this whole thing along quicker? We don't know yet. We're going to have to sit back and wait and see. So very possible we have a new financial system in 2022. Gold will explode in value. Previously, metals will do well, and certain cryptos will likely go parabolic, unlike anything we've seen before. Russia just killed fiat. SWIFT is dead, and the US dollar is dead for now. Now, the US dollar isn't dead yet, and I don't think fiat will disappear. Even when we go into some sort of digital currency, fiat's still going to stick around because people need to have cash in their pocket. Well, it's so hard to get people to move from paper money to digital money. I mean, you know it if you're invested in crypto, because you'll talk to someone about crypto and they'll say, oh, that's imaginary play money. And a lot of people believe that way. They think, oh, crypto has nothing to do with what I have in the bank, where you go to the ATM, you pull out paper money. So I don't think it's going to disappear as quick as people think, but people will always push the narrative that fiat will disappear instantly with some sort of flip of the switch. And I'm not seeing that, and I don't believe that. I think it will be around for at least a few years after we go digital. Then we see this. And financial collapse is the objective, not just for Russia, for everyone. The new version of SWIFT, ISO 222, starts November 1st, 2022. Got to kill the old system before the new system will work correctly. So what they're saying here is SWIFT will die out. I don't think that will happen either. I think SWIFT will stay around for a little while longer, but it will get a lot of new technology pushed into it, being XRP, XDC, currencies that we just looked at on our list of hated currencies. They're all going to play a factor in this. One way or another, somehow they will be factored in. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the list. Now we see this. Innovation. If data is the new oil, ISO 222 is the new gasoline. Now, there's going to be people out there that are going to tell you ISO 222 means nothing. Bitcoin's still going to be the king of crypto. Ethereum will be second. I don't believe that. I think ISO 222 is going to make a lot of things change, and it's going to change quickly. That's why I'm telling you about this now, before November gets here. If you're new in crypto, these are the coins you should be looking at. They're the most hated, so they should be for you. And you got to do your own homework on this. But as you do, look at utility, use case, and financials. And then we see this. So, time of the essence. We are getting near each day. All is a facade. Year 2022 is the year. ISO 222. Literally in your faces. Too blatant to name the standard. June to December. Accumulate wisely. Rail set. Regulations. Stock market crash. Flip switch. Now, I don't think the stock market's going to crash in 2022. I think we're going to see a crash in 2023. But I think a lot of this is already going to be in place by the time that happens. I think we're going to see a blow off top in the stock market before we see a major drop, probably 70%. And if you're not in crypto and you're not holding any sort of crypto, I think at that point, a lot of people are going to lose everything. And that's why I keep telling you about ISO 222 in November, because I think all of this comes together somehow in early 2023. Then we see this. So when ISO 222 is implemented, will cash become trash? How many cryptocurrencies will survive regulatory clarity? We know the 8 that I'm talking about will survive. I think others will survive also. I don't know how many. I know most meme coins will be gone. I don't know how long after Bitcoin or Ethereum will hold on, but we'll have to wait and see. So I want to keep moving forward. So in short-sighted, how so many people are solely focused on short-term gains in crypto? We are at the cusp of mass adoption. ISO 222 will literally skyrocket the price of chosen utility coins and create a new generation of wealth. Q4, November. Screenshot this tweet. And that's what we're talking about, the chosen ones, the 8 that are on the list. You should be investing. If you're not yet, you should definitely get in now. So waiting for my crypto to remoon, knowing very well crypto winter is just beginning. What regulation on the horizon? More pain ahead, hodl. Better know what you hold. And I'm going to say the same thing before I wrap up this video. Again, crypto trading is all about patience and timing. So I want to leave you with this. Know what you hold. Be patient. If you don't already hold at least some of the tokens that we talked about today, at least get a little bit of each one, because I believe these are going to be the tokens of the future, the chosen ones. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.